Don't blink. Yes, you blink. Welcome to the show. Having a wonderful day on this drumroll, please. Today's a bad adhd day. It's chaos in my brain, but this is great. This is one of the most bestest day. You can see the moon here, right? You can also see the sun rises somehow, and you're seeing the far. So this is really cool. I might be doing a couple of different days doing this. So, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start taking a list of location. That could be really cool. That could be really cool. So, fuck it. I want to do this video. So today I want to talk about motivation and chaos brain. So ADG has been bad today, which is on its fuse. It's actually a great thing. I've been thinking about left, right, and I have a hard time focusing. At the same time, I found more ID today that I found last week. So in a weird way, I was looking for motivation. I was looking for inspiration, and it came from something that was within. And to me, this is something that's amazing, right? I've always saw this day as days like this as days like, oh well, you cannot do much, but try a couple of things, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? And that kind of sucks, right? Because you take day off, but it's not about taking day off. It's about thinking that you need to take day off because you're not able to take care of yourself, which that sucks. But the chaos brain, it was such a motivation, and it's about dealing with blows. We've been asking ourselves the purpose and the meaning a lot lately. And I was complaining about, I don't have IDs, so I'm doing some recaps. But I don't want to do recaps because I feel like I don't have IDs. This is worrying me, right? But then with the chaos brain, there's so many IDs, but focus-wise, it's not amazing. So you have those IDs, and you're able to put them down and put it down and put them down and put it down. When you talk about it, it's a bit harder, right? We had ducklings before today, which is really freaking nice. Really, really nice. So, like I was saying, okay. It's been good. It's been good. Today's been good. This one of the first day, and at the same time, it's kind of odd because since the last couple of days, I've been asking myself about purpose and meaning. I'm in a position where even if we miss one day, or even if we don't produce as much content one day, it doesn't matter. If it was a day where I was popping out 20, 15, 20 videos a day, I'd be like, bro, this is a bad thing because you're late. But now, because we care a little less, because we're a bit less obsessed with making content, because we have a bit less of a tunnel vision, if you will. It is good if we take one day off, but it was a productive day. So the next time that I have this, I want to start using those more. And it's still like dealing with the blows. Like, for example, you're gonna see somebody that's blind and gonna be working in the field for people that have Tourette's that are trying to talk about these Tourette's, right? Is with ADG, it's such a fear. It is such a fear of, well, can I really do this? Can I really talk about it? And sometimes you don't. And sometimes you don't need to, right? But with the brain of chaos, it's tougher because you're like, fuck. It's a bad day. How can I make it good, right? And that should be the first mentality. That should really be your first thought. Today's awful. What can I do to make it better? And the truth is, I was procrastinating because I was bored, and I saw somebody with bad episode of autism, and the mom was like, "I know today is hard, but come back. We'll get your fish because he likes Swedish fish candy." And at the end, it was calmer. So I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. I never did some research on the ADHD, so I don't even know how to self-diagnose and to self-cure myself without taking medication. Not that there's anything wrong with taking medication, but if you can avoid it. You know, it's amazing because you see, today was more positive because we put less pressure on ourselves. Today was positive because we had a lot of ideas which we didn't have. Today I had just being here, I had 4 IDs, but ultimately we had 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. There you go. There you go. There's a one there, procrastination solved, that I don't remember what I was talking about. But it's just phenomenal. It has just been phenomenal. And it's not a lot of IDs. I used to have more, but it's been nothing, right? So let's start thinking about positivity. And it's really motivational. And yes, it's only motivational because the last couple of days have been so hard. But it doesn't really matter if those last days were hard, as long as you're feeling good right now, right? This is part of me, and this is part of who I am. I'm not gonna solve it tomorrow. There's not gonna be a miracle medication tomorrow. There's gonna be a miracle medication in a week, in a month, or maybe in a year. Who knows? There won't be. You know. So you have to start. I have to start living with the fact that let's make the best of the situation no matter what. And it's funny because usually what I will do, I'll do something else. For example, I'll do a stream of like a game like a Fortnite or Elden Ring, because there's no narrative, and you can just chill. You know, this is a good day, and right now look at this. We're gonna go back home because the sunrise. So this is east. No, this is west. This is east, and the sun is rising at the east. So let's see the sunrise. Sounds good. Sounds great.